Perfect. Okay, so we're going to start our warm-up with some wide taps this morning. So wide feet, tap and tap. We're going to do a cross jab. So we rotate through and do that punch, okay? As we're warming up, we're going to be doing some more punches later on today. So I want you to think about form. We've got a nice, strong, straight wrist. And we're pulling back towards the side of the body after we've extended the arm out. Okay? We're going to switch our punch up to a hook, and we're not going to rotate as much. We're going to bring it in front, okay? In front right here. Still tapping wide, but not rotating across the body. It stops kind of in front of the eyeballs. Same thing with the nice strong wrist, though. I'm still pulling it back around the side of the head and back towards the chest after you're done, okay? We're going over punches because we'll be using some of them today. The next one we're going to do is going to be an uppercut. So we come under and it stops, okay? Like you just hit something hard. Think about coming underneath someone's jaw. Nice and strong. Flex that bicep. All right, we're going to go through all the punches again, okay? Starting with that cross jab with that pivot across the body. Punch and pull it back in. Give me one more, and then do that hook, okay? Hook right here. Coming around the side of the head, in front of the forehead and the eyes. Good. Give me one more each side. Now do an uppercut, uppercut, and uppercut. Still keeping with that wide tap all the way through. Give me 1 and 2. Very good. Jog it or march it right here. Okay? Jog or march. Take my arms and circle them. Now circle them the other direction. Then we're going to open the chest, okay? So open and arms across. Open, arms across. Keep it going. Jogging or marching, as well as moving those arms. Warm up those shoulders. All right, we're going to bring our feet hip width apart for some squats, okay? Sink into that squat and stand it up. Sink and stand. So pressing back like you're sitting in a chair, squeezing the glutes at the top. Keep it going. Give me 4 more. 3, a 2, and 1. Come to a partial bend in the knees. We're going to do the back. So hands come to the thighs. We're going to round up and then round the other way, okay? Round up and the other way. This is our standing cat cow. Round and the other way. Up and down. Up and down. Give me 2 more. Up and down. On this last one, tuck your chin and roll all the way to the top. Head's the last thing to come up. Excellent. Okay, hips. I'm going to come up and around and back over. Like we've got an invisible fence. We're stepping over it, and then we're stepping back. Just warming up those hips. Keep it going. Do a couple more this side, 3 more this side, and then we'll go to the other side. 2, and 1. All right, do that other side. Step over the fence, and step it back. Again, and back. Keep it going. 3 more. A 2, and 1. Excellent. We're going to do some kicks. We're going to do slow motion. I'm going to turn to the side. So bring those hands to our guard position right here, like you're guarding your face. We're going to bring a foot up, leg up, knee bent, extend out, bring it in, tap down, okay? Again, slow. Up, out, in, and down, up, out, in, and and down. One more slow, up, out, in, and down. We're gonna speed it up so it's a fluid motion, but you're still coming up before you extend out, okay? Give me 4 here. 3, 2, and 1. We'll do that other side, okay? So slow, up, out, in, tap down, up, out, in, tap down. Keep it going. One more slow. Speed it up. There we go. Up and out. Up and out. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. So for those, we're kind of standing pretty tall. We're going to do a back kick, though. When we do a back kick, you get to lean forward a little bit more. So I'm going to take this foot, hinge forward a little bit, and pick it up, extend out, in, and down. Up, out, in, and down, okay? If you need to grab a chair or something to help you do these slow ones, that is fine. All right, speed it up. So out, up and out. Kicking right here like that. That's good. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we'll do the other side. And something to keep in mind when you do your kicks is we always keep kind of a flexed foot, because that would give you the most force if you're actually going to kick someone. Please don't kick anybody at your homes, but think about that flexed foot, okay? Hinge forward, come tap on the other foot. We're going to come up, out, in, and down, up, out, in, and down. One more slow. Speed it up, okay? Kick back. Kick back. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Give it a little shuffle, just side to side right here. So we're going to be doing some intervals today that are kind of kickboxing related. They'll involve punches or kicks or different plyo moves, okay? So we're going to be working for 40 seconds and then having a 20-second rest / transition in between. All right, it's going to be a lot of fun. So for our first exercise, we're going to be doing one side of the body. So the second exercise will be the other side. We're going to start with a forward lunge, reverse kick. One leg is doing the lunge as well as the reverse or the back kick. So we'll step forward into a lunge, tap, kick back like that, okay? So that's our level 1, is to do a forward lunge, step it in, kick back, and then continue staying on that leg for the 40 seconds. Level 2, if you want to take it up a notch, we're going to do a lunge hop. So I come forward into that lunge, we give it a little hop, and then instead of tapping in between, we go straight back to the kick. Forward, hop, straight back to the kick, okay? All right, 40 seconds on the clock. Let's get it. In 3, 2, and 1. So it's that forward lunge. You can either tap and kick back, or you can forward lunge, hop, kick back, okay? Do what works for your body today. But keep moving if you can, as best you can. Remember, you're staying on one leg. We'll do that other leg here when we're done. You're over halfway done, guys. 10 seconds to go. That leg's getting tired, but you're almost there. Listen for the beat. There it is. Rest. Shake it out. Get ready to do the other side. So forward lunge, reverse kick. You can add that hop if you'd like. You can tap in between if you need to. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So forward lunge, kick, okay? Or add that hop, kick. Find that balance. Find your rhythm that works for you. Keep it going. Chest are raised. Over halfway. Nice strong kicks. Back. Flex foot. Lots of force. Listen for the beat. You are almost there. Perfect. We're gonna do something different. Okay, squat jump plus 4 hip flips. I'm gonna show you modified and then high. So squat to toes if you don't want to jump. Then we're gonna come pivot, 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 pivot for 4. Okay, I'll show you high. Here we go, join me here. So squat to toes, pivot, 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 pivot. High is a squat jump, and you speed this up here. Okay, it's gonna be 4 squat, not 4 squats, 1 squat, 4 hip flips. You can do that jump squat or the squat to the toes. With the hip flips, you can just slow it down or speed it up. Just kind of pivoting side to side. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Rest. Woo. Coming down. Push up with 2 insole taps. So, I'm gonna come, do a push up, and then I'm gonna bring my foot under the body, touch my insole. I'm gonna pause real quick, show you modification. Modification. You can do that push up on the toes or on the knees, and then for that insole tap, instead you can just tap that foot under if you're not ready for the balance, like that. Okay? All right, push up and go. Here we go. Push up, tap, and tap. Or remember, you can just step it under the body if you don't want to tap. Takes a bit of strength and coordination to pull that off. And if you're not there yet, don't worry about it. Halfway. Keep it going. Woo. Balance. Listen for that beat. There it is. Staying down for the next one. Okay, we're gonna do a wide climber into a donkey kick. So wide climber, we come up to that high plank, we step, you can run it, jump it, walk it, then we come here, bend the knees, kick up. Modification. Let me pause that real quick so I can show you the modification. Instead, you're here, you can step and step into bear instead of donkey kick, and out, okay? Step, in, out. Something else you can do is you could elevate this on a chair or a sofa. So you're up here, you step in and in, okay? You could add that donkey kick, or you could step it forward to an elevated bear, okay? Hopefully that helps. Choose something that works for you. 2 wide climbers and a donkey kick, starting now, okay? So wide, kick, wide, kick. If you want to speed it up and jump those climbers, you absolutely can. Listen to your body, see what it needs. Keep it going. 10 seconds. Standing up. We're going to do some punches next. We're going to do a hook and an uppercut on one side, twice. So I'll go hook, uppercut, same arm, hook, uppercut. We're going to switch the feet in a scissor. So one is forward, one is back. Switch. We do the other side. Hook, uppercut, switch feet like that. Hook, upper, hook, upper, switch feet, hook, upper, hook, upper. I did 2 jumps there. Keep it 1, so the feet switch like that, okay? If you wanted to do more than 1, you could do 3, just so you end up on the other foot. I kept doing 2, so I was ending up on the same foot every time. Okay, so 1 or 3, odd numbers. So one more time, hook, upper, switch those feet, hook, upper, hook, upper, switch the feet. Okay? I've got it. Hopefully you've got it. All right, catch your breath. Take a good deep one. Get those arms up. Get ready for some strong punches in 3, 2, 1. So hook, upper, switch the feet. Hook, upper, switch the feet. Keep it going. Nice and strong on those punches. To each side. Keep it going. 10 seconds to go. Rest. All right. So next we're going to be doing a lateral shuffle with a cross jab. Choose an area that you want to cover. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Cross jab, shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Cross jab, okay? Try and sink low into that shuffle. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Shuffle, shuffle, jab. Shuffle, shuffle, jab. And then bring it back. Remember to pull the arm back in, retract it back in, nice and quick after that punch. That'll work you a little harder. Keep it going. Make sure you're breathing too, of course. Always important. Give it about 10 seconds. Rest. All right, our next one, we're going to be coming at it from kind of a sumo squat. Toes are turned slightly out. We're going to punch up and down. We're going to squat down and up as we punch, okay? 2 times. On one side, come to the center, squat jack, and then we go up and down on this side. Squat jack, up and down on that side. 2 times punches, squat jack, switch to the other side. All right? Going in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So up and down, squat jack, up and down, squat jack. You can slow that down. You can cut out the jack if you need to. Just try and keep moving. Go, go, go. About 10 seconds. Rest. All right, last one, then we get a break. We're gonna be coming down to the mat. We're gonna be doing boat pose with a speed bag. So boat pose, heels are rested. We sit nice and tall. We lean back, we feel those abs engage, okay? You can stay here with heels rested. You can lift them up, okay? But what we're gonna do with the arms is what we call a speed bag. We take our hands, they're gonna circle around each other. I wish that would zoom in. We're gonna circle around each other like this, okay? Nice and fast while we hold that boat pose. All right, so come sit with me, sit tall, lean back till you feel those abs engage. You can lift the feet if you'd like. Here we go. Circle those arms. We're gonna circle one direction for 20 seconds, and then we'll switch and circle the other way, and then we get a 1-minute break, okay? So hang in here, circle, circle, circle. Use those abs to keep you up, okay? If you start to feel a pull on the hips, take the feet down, switch at the direction, circle the other way with those arms. Keep it going. You've got this. You're so close to that break. Breathe. Nice, nice, nice. Home stretch and rest. All right. Grab a sip of water. Towel yourself off if you're getting sweaty. If there's something that needs to be shaken out, shake it out. Now's a great time to do that. slowly take yourself up to standing and just kind of keep moving the body. Okay, we don't want to just stop. We want to remind the body that we're not quite done. we have a few more exercises we need to do. Okay? All right. So we'll go through that again. I believe we will have time to go through that whole little words are escaping me this morning. The whole little set of exercises twice, okay? So we're gonna be starting with that forward lunge with the optional hop to the back kick or the reverse kick, okay? Not quite yet, but just prepping you. Second exercise will be the other side. We'll move a little faster through this one since you've seen the exercises. Hopefully you can remember modifications if you need them, and I'll try and bring them up as we're moving too. All right? All right. So we're gonna get started in about 15 seconds. That forward lunge to reverse kick, optional hop on the forward lunge. I'll demonstrate the low option and then I'll move into the high. Okay? We're going in 3, 2, 1. So, forward lunge, tap, reverse kick, okay? This is our level 1 option. If you feel like you want to take it up a notch, add a little hop in the front and take it directly through to that back kick, okay? Keep those arms up just in case. You never know what can happen in your living room, right? 10 seconds to go, and then we do the other side. Rest. We'll do that other side, okay? So we'll go forward with the other one. I'll start with the low option, and then I'll move to high, in case you need a recap on this side. Keep those feet moving. Try and take a few deep breaths while we're here. Here we go. So forward lunge, tap, kick. Forward lunge, tap, kick. And then of course, if you want to take it up a notch, add that hop, don't tap. Take it straight back. Keep it going. Nice and strong. Flexed foot. Power in the kick. Five seconds. Home stretch. Rest. All right. Squat jump for hip flips. I will start with the low option where I'm coming to my toes and I'm slowly doing those pivots. Okay? Those are hip flips. You can speed them up, slow them down, depending on how you're feeling. Here we go. So squat to toes or squat jump and pivot 1, 2, 3, 4. Squat to toes, pivot. And of course, if you're already there, you do that jump, pivot. You can even speed it up. Kind of stand low, do the whole thing. Keep it going. Chest are raised. Don't fold over. Less than 10 seconds. Awesome. Rest. Coming down. Next, for push-up, tap the insole. Okay? You do that push-up on toes or knees. You can step the foot forward instead of reaching it if you don't quite have the strength and balance combo just yet. All right? Here we go. So push up, tap, and tap. Push up, tap, and tap. Keep it going. You can also elevate this. That would be an option for modification. About 10 seconds. Keep it going. And listen for the beep. There it is. Staying down. wide climber plus a donkey kick, okay? Or you can step out that wide climber instead of jumping it and walk it into bear pose, okay? Or you could elevate the whole thing. That's another way to make it a little easier if you need to. Here we go. Okay, so wide climber, wide, wide, donkey kick, wide, wide, donkey. You can speed it up. So you're jumping like a switch climber. Do whatever speed works for you. Keep it going. Almost there. Listen for the beep. There it is. Woo! Standing it up. You do some punches. Okay? Hook, uppercut, hook, uppercut. Switch the feet. Hook, upper, hook, upper. Switch the feet. In 3, 2, and 1. So hook, upper, hook, upper. Switch feet, switch arms. Switch, hook, uppercut, hook, uppercut. Switch, hook, upper, switch. Keep it going. Nice and strong. You got those strong wrists. Think about pulling in. If you're done with every punch, 10 seconds. Nice. Rest. All right. Lateral shuffle, cross jab. Lateral shuffle, cross jab. Easy peasy. You've got this. Take a few deep breaths. We'll be going in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So shuffle, shuffle, jab, bring it back. Jab. You decide how much space you can cover in that shuffle. You can take yours wider than me. I just like to stay on screen. Nice and strong. That pull in on the punch is just as important as the punch itself. Keep it going. Almost there. There we are. All right. Squat with the jab up and down 2 times. Squat jack in between, up and down 2 times. Squat jack back to side 1. Okay? So switching sides with that squat jack. Now, you could cut out the squat jack if you need to. Okay? All right, so up and down, squat jack, up and down, squat jack. Keep it going. Find a pace that works for you. Nice. Working hard. Make sure you're breathing. Rest. All right. We're at the last one already. Speed bag from boat pose. Okay. So come down to the mat. Get ready to set that up. Sit nice and tall. Lean back. Here we go. Lift the feet if you'd like. We're circling, hands around each other. Make sure you don't clock yourself in the face. We'll switch directions at halfway. So 3, 2, 1, switch directions with the speed bag. Bringing it around. Taking it all into the core. Making sure you're breathing. You've got this. Almost there. Listen for the beep. There it is. Rest. All right. get a rest, get a sip of water, we get the towel off, whatever you need to do at this moment in time. I'm going to grab my towel real quick. I'll be right back. Swear I'm coming back. Not quitting. Keep breathing. Once you can, peel yourself up off the floor. Got one more round of these exercises. And we'll have a couple finisher exercises after we finish this, okay? Just to round things out at the end. So stand it up. Get those feet moving. We'll get started in about 20 seconds with round 3. Starting with that forward lunge and the reverse kick. You're welcome to head straight into the high impact version. I'm going to demonstrate the lower version to start. Okay, going in 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. So forward lunge, tap, kick back. Forward lunge, tap, kick back. I'll do one more here, and then I'll go high. All right, so you can add that hop, straight to the kick back. Hop, straight to the kick back. If you'd like, do whatever feels good to your body today. Whatever's going to challenge you a little bit, but not be too much. 10 seconds. All right, rest. And we'll switch to the other side. You got this. Last time through. Take a few deep breaths. We have 10 seconds before we go again on side 2. We're going in 4, 3, 2, 1. So I'll start low. Tap, kick, front lunge, tap, kick. I'll do one more. If you'd like, add that hop straight through to the kick back. Keep it going. You've got it. 10 seconds. Rest. All right, squat jump, 4 hip flips. You can head straight to that. I'm going to demonstrate low here for a couple though. That's the squat to the toes with the slow hip flips. Going in 5, 2, and 1. So squat to toes, tap, 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 squat to toes. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to add a jump now. You can speed up those hip flips if you'd like. Do what feels good. Unless, of course, that's laying on the floor. And then I suggest you get back up and get moving and finish this. You'll thank me later. 10 seconds. Keep it going. Rest. Coming to the floor. Push up. 2 insole taps. Okay? Repeat. Modify the push-ups as needed. Modify the insoles. You can tap the toes to the floor instead of reaching if you need to. Here we go. Tap and tap. Last time you do this today. Okay? Remember that. Breathe. And keep moving. Even if it's slow, keep it moving. You've got this. About 10 seconds. rest. Stay down though, okay? Wide climbers plus the donkey kick. You can modify by taking it to wide climbing taps, walking in and out of bear pose. Okay, you can also elevate it. All right, going in 3, 2, 1. Wide climbers. If you want, you can make it a switch climber. Switch, switch, donkey kick. Switch, switch, donkey kick. Do what you need to make it through those 40 seconds. Nice. About 15 seconds. Almost there. Open those ears. Listen to the beat. There it is. Woo, stand it up. Something a little easier this time. Hook, uppercut, hook, uppercut. Switch the feet. Hook, upper, hook, upper. Switch the feet. Okay? Here we go. Arms up. Hook, upper, hook, upper. Switch the feet. Hook, upper, hook, upper. Switch. Keep it going. Nice and strong on those punches. Don't phone it in. Be present. Be engaged. Strong. Punch and retract. Less than 10 seconds. Rest. All right. Next one. Lateral shuffle. Cross jab. Lateral shuffle. Cross jab. You've got it. You got 10 seconds too. So you can take a few deep breaths. Pump yourself up. Get psyched. Ready to go again. Here we go. Shuffle. Jab. Bring it back. Shuffle. Jab. Have a little pivot with that jab. Keep it moving. We're moving and grooving. Nice strong arms. A nice good retraction as you pull back out of the punch. Almost there. Listen to the beat. There it is. All right, next one. 2 times jab, up, down, down. Squat jab in between, up, down, with that squat going up and down too. Okay? We're going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Punch up and down. Squat jack in between, up and down. Squat jack. You can slow this down. You can speed it up. Nice. Ten seconds to go. All right, final exercise. Boat pose with the speed bag, okay? And just final exercise of our intervals. We're gonna finish off with a few exercises at the end. Just be prepared for that. So you're done with the hard stuff though, okay? Sit tall, lean back. Circle those arms. Keep it going. Use the abs. So it's holding us up, not the hips. Okay, the abs. We're gonna switch directions here in 3, 2, 1. Circle the other way. You've got it. Sit taller if you can. Nice. Just lock in for this final bit here. Almost there. Listen for the beep. take a little breather here. We'll grab a drink of water, towel ourselves off. Finish with a few exercises to just kind of round out what we have done today, okay? So I'm gonna grab my sip of water. And I'll briefly towel myself off. All right, so we are going to start with some back exercises. We're going to do some Supermans, and then we are going to do some shoulder pulls. Okay, oh my gosh, I know what I'm doing, I swear. Okay, so Supermans, and then we'll bring the hands to chest like you just finished a push-up, and we're going to lift up and squeeze the shoulder blades. Okay, after that, I'll check time, but I think we're gonna have time to do a plank with some punches. You're like, yay, I hope we have a time to do a plank with some punches. Okay, so we're gonna lay down on the ground, starting with Supermans. Arms are gonna be extended straight out. We're gonna lift and lower down. If you need to, you can do an alternating Superman, where you lift opposite arm, opposite leg, okay? The rest of us though, regular Supermans. We're gonna do 16 of these, okay? All right, eyes on the floor, here we go. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Keep it going. Keep it going. We're halfway, guys, because we're going to 16. Give me 5, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. All right, bring those hands to over by the chest like you just finished a push-up. We're not going to push up though. We're going to lift the hands off the ground, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and lower. Okay, so the chest does lift up a little bit, tiny bit, like the shoulders and the head lift a tiny bit. Okay, here we go. So lift and down, lift and down, lift and squeeze, of course. Keep it going. Squeezing those shoulder blades towards each other. Halfway. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Okay. Before we move to the plank, lift up onto those forearms and just stretch here for just a second. Stretching out from all of that core work, okay? So we will finish today with a plank variation. It's gonna be a high plank. You can actually do a forearm plank too. I'll show you both with punches. You can decide which one feels easier to you. The benefit of a forearm plank is if you have wrist issues, it kind of takes some pressure off of the wrist, okay? So think about what you'd like to do. So what we do is we come to that plank. You can do that on knees or toes. I'll demonstrate on knees on the forearms first. So I'm on my knees, I'm here. But what you want to make sure of is that you're not just like hanging out here, okay? You're not hanging out. You want to lift up the hips, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the abs, okay? We're going to punch forward and forward, one hand and then the other, okay? So this also could be done on the toes, right here, or on a high plank, still on the toes, right here, okay? I think I'm going to come to forearms, take a little pressure off my wrists. We'll punch each hand 10 times, okay? We got this. This is the last thing we do today, and then we stretch, okay? Come to that plank, either knees, toes, forearms, or extend it up, punch, and punch. Kind of look towards the punches. Keep it going. Halfway. Give me 3, 2, and 1. When you're done with yours, sit back in child's pose, coming to the knees, arms stretch out in front of you, and sit back towards those heels. Take a few deep breaths here. All right, we're gonna take this child's pose a little bit through the side. So lift up the chest a little bit, cross one arm over the other, and continue stretching and lengthening those arms, but now it's going a little bit more to the side. Breathe into this here. Uncross, take it to the other side, and reach and breathe. Now bring it back to center. Let's come up onto all fours, okay? We're gonna head into downward dog. So I'm gonna curl my toes under, press up and back, okay? Let's pedal those heels, okay? One heel towards the floor and then the other. One and then the other. Keep it going. Getting a lovely little calf stretch here. One side and then the other. Now press both heels towards the floor. Sink into it. You can bend those knees if you need to, okay? The focus is on the calves right now. Hold just a tiny bit more. All right, so we're gonna do a little mobility challenge here. We're gonna come up to three-legged dog. Lift one leg up into the air, bring it under towards the nose, and then back up. We're gonna do this 3 times. 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Take this foot down to the floor. Let's do that other side. Lift up. Bring that knee under the body towards the nose. Give me 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Very good. We're going to come to all fours now, okay? And do a little cat-cow. So make sure that you have your knees underneath those hips, wrists under the shoulders. You're going to round up, down and look forward. Round up, down and look forward. Keep it going. Find a rhythm that works for you. It can be a nice slow rhythm, or maybe you really lean into one move and then the other. Faster, just whatever feels good. Give me 1 more. And then come back to center. We're gonna thread the needle. So here's the eye, arm is the thread. Bring it through, lean as much or as little into the arm as feels good. I like to take my head down to the floor, kind of rest into it, but let your flexibility be your guide here. You want a gentle stretch. You want to feel like it's stretching, but not like you're going to pull something, or even worse, like tear something, okay? If you're feeling that, please ease up a little bit. Take it back a little bit. But find that perfect spot and just breathe. Come back to center. Let's do that other side. Take that hand through, lean as much or as little until this feels good. Enjoy those deep breaths. And then come back to center. All right, we're gonna do a kneeling hamstring stretch. For you, those of you that really struggle with your hamstring flexibility, you may want to do this one standing. So I'll demonstrate what it is, and then I'll show you how you can modify if this is like a nigh into impossible position to get into. So we're on our knees. We take one heel out, and then we're gonna take our hands to the thighs or even to the floor and lean forward here, feeling that nice stretch. Again, if you really struggle with hamstring flexibility, instead stand up, one leg comes out, and you hinge right here, okay? That's a good alternative. So get yourself set up wherever feels good. You want to feel a nice gentle stretch, not a tearing or a pulling, right? Take some deep breaths into that stretch. And rest it on that front heel, hinging forward at the hips. All right, then I'm going to come so that front knee is about 90 degrees. I'm going to tuck my tailbone, tuck my pelvis, and just lean forward. We are stretching the hip flexor of the knee that's on the floor, of the leg that has the knee on the floor, okay? Just leaning forward a little bit. This one can also be done standing with staggered feet. All right, then we'll do the other side, starting with that hamstring stretch. Bring that leg out, hinge forward, hands can be on thighs, okay? Or they can come to the floor. You can do the standing version, okay? Where you take one heel forward and take the hands to the thighs. A little more. You're going to sit up, bring that knee to 90, tuck the tailbone and the pelvis, and just lean forward a little bit. Again, this one can be done standing too. And come back to center. All right, we're going to have a seat. We're going to take our legs out in front. I'm going to sit nice and tall, bend a knee, cross it over, hug it towards the chest. Again, sit tall. Take a hand behind, look over that shoulder, getting a nice little spinal twist, and just deepening the stretch through the glutes. Then come back to center, we'll do that other side. So switch, hug this knee towards the chest, sit tall, and look over that shoulder. Come back to center. Let's take it down to the ground, okay? So lay yourself on down. Take one leg to the floor, bend that other knee. Hug that knee towards the chest. We're going to hold it here for 2 breaths. In and out. One more in and out. Take that opposite hand. Grab that knee and gently pull it across the body. Take that other arm out to the side. Try and keep those shoulders on the ground. Hold here for a few seconds, a few nice deep breaths. Take this knee back to center. Leg goes down to the ground. We'll do that other side. Bring this other knee up. We're going to hug this knee towards the chest for 2 breaths. In and out. One more in and out. Take that opposite hand. Grab that knee and gently pull it across the body. The other arm lays out to the side. Bring this knee back to center. Keep it there and bring that other one up. Hug up nice and wide. Hold here for a few seconds. And then we're going to go into figure 4. Okay. So release the knees. Cross an ankle over that opposite thigh. Thread the hands through. Grab that bottom leg and gently pull. Remember, this knee is strong and pushes out. Getting a deeper stretch in the hip and the glute there. Breath in and out. And let's switch to the other side. Cross that ankle over the opposite leg. Grab the bottom leg and gently pull towards the chest. Hold here for just a few seconds. Couple deep breaths. Now let's release. Take those feet to the ground. Grab the backs of your legs and pull yourself up. One deep breath together. Okay. Let's inhale our arms up. Exhale them down. All right. Thanks for joining me here today on this, for many of you, spring break weekend. I appreciate you being here.